Alright. Can I hear myself now? Need a little bit more mic. Hey, Potek. Pokemon that knows cut. Maybe a Spearow. Yep. There's pretty good event on Pokemon Go for that, dude. That's awesome. All Kanto Pokemon. I'll definitely play that event. I mean, I just did a raid today with the Red Hat Pikachu and got the shiny on the first raid today, so I'm very happy about that. That was pretty cool. Just gotta get another VPAT one, I guess. Happy 30th. How about happy 40th for Mario? Like, where's Mario's anniversary? Happy 35th for Sonic, you know? Happy 40th for Metroid? Happy 40th for Zelda? Like, where is that stuff, you know? Ekans. Yeah. I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of classic Sonic stuff, dude. Balish already bought me the Sonic 1 blue pixel figure, so I'm gonna get that from him. That's awesome. Drones. That's how he talks. Gotta complete the decks. Come on, but Drowsy doesn't know cut. He can't learn cut. I need to get a Spearow, and I think I gotta trade it for a Farfetch'd. Because I'm not teaching my Charizard cut. I'm not. Okay, there's a Spearow. I'll catch the Spearow. Do I have one? This is good. Come on, just make it easy. Make it easy. Just stay in there. Be good. Ah, this is why. Okay, so if I just switch to Peach. That's my flash. No, dude. I catch whatever, you know, is useful. Not everything in Pokeball. Like, right now, it's not good to waste a Great Ball whenever I have a Snorlax to catch with the Pokeflute. That's when I'll use Great Ball. Not these. Yeah, Alita, I told you, I get it on the SSN, and that's exactly what I get when I play the first generation games. No, I don't want to give it a nickname. Okay, so, if I remember right, I can use this Spearow to get a Farfetch, and this Farfetch can do cut, right? Or maybe I can do it now, please. Oh wait, I don't have the Spearow in my inventory. Get this Drowsy out of here. Oh wait, I gotta get the bike voucher too. You know, Pokemon for their 30th anniversary has some cool events, especially for Kanto fans like me. I mean, in Pokemon Go, obviously all the Kanto Pokemon. Pokemon Masters has the first design of Red, like, exactly. Besides, maybe, like, the emblem's a little bit modernized and the shoes are fixed correctly where it's on the outside and not on the inside. There's no line on the metal for his hat. But, like, I was impressed with that model, dude. Why can't they do that for Sonic? Like, I want the American Classic Sonic to be 3D like that. Why can't they do that for Mario? I want a Jumpman Mario like that, dude. That would be so awesome. Oh, wow, Koi. That is amazing. Yeah, Koi, I was busy yesterday, so I didn't get a chance to reply to you on Discord again. But, I did see it on my phone, but I was busy. If everything goes well, I'll be able to get the Celadon. 1989. I'm 36 years old. I don't look 36 years old, though. But that's a good thing. I want to teach it cut. Right? Can Spearow learn cut? I think so. Dang it, dude! I got traded for the dumb Farfetch'd. Alright, well, let's go do that. Because I am not training my Charizard to learn cut. Yeah, Porygon's awesome. This is a bunch of Diglett and Doug trios here, so if there's a Doug trio and it's female, I'm definitely gonna kill it. Yeah, it's a switchboard. And don't worry about being hacked, Zen Master. I know you were hacked. It happens to the best of us. I already told you, Ezra. 1989. Might as well catch this Diglett, right? I mean, if it goes in the Pokeball, I'll catch it. Yeah, 1989. Yeah, I'm doing great. Always doing good. You know, God's got my back. Always. Dude, come on! 3 shakes twice? My favorite classic Sonic game is Sonic 1. I'm not trolling about that. That's my favorite classic Sonic game. My favorite 3D Sonic games is Sonic Generations, Sonic 06, Sonic Frontiers. Probably Sonic 06 being the best one playable. I like Sonic 06. It plays awesome. Okay. So, Sonic Frontiers is one of my favorite Sonic games, dude. You know I'm excited for the next 3D Sonic game, dude. Like, they're gonna do it right. It's the 35th anniversary. They can't mess that up, dude. Yeah, Sonic Unleashed is pretty good with the effort, 3D models, the CGI for the cutscenes, the story, just how big and vast it is good. I just don't like the Werehog stuff. That's okay. I don't think it's gonna be called Sonic Frontiers 2 because there's no reason to go back to the Starfall Islands, but it's gonna be like the successor to it for sure. No boost, though. Alright, Farfetch'd, you're here, right? The Farfetch'd is here. Is this Mr. Mime? I forget, dude. I hope it's the Farfetch'd. Is this the Mr. Mime? Is Farfetch'd is in Cerulean, then? It has to be. Sonic Generations is awesome. I like Sonic Generations. It's cool that they remade it. Well, I mean, they redid it on modern hardware, so it's easy access. I just don't like how they mess with classic Sonic's quill, just so they could fit the what I believe is the Sonic Jam model over it, because his top quill is pretty long. Sonic Superstars is pretty, but classic Sonic himself kind of looks off. Especially don't like his idol. Like an O-mouth, dude. That's not Sonic. He doesn't have an O-mouth. It's a waste of money, dude. And plus, like, if I find Dub Trios, I can kill it for XP. I mean, I could use Repels, but it's just whatever. Of course I'm gonna watch the Mario Galaxy movie. That's one of the most things I'm excited for this year. And you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna go to the store at Walmart, and my wife is gonna want a Rosalina figure. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, I don't want this though. Let me just get the bike voucher then. Oh, this is the old rod. Okay, yeah. She likes all the princesses. I mean, she doesn't like Mario too much, but she likes the characters. She's gonna like the princesses. Oh yeah, tell me about your Rapidash, dude. Oh, come on, dude. Just give me the bike. Hey, cheese. Okay, that's where I get my bike. Now, you see, I don't do the trading thing a lot to complete this game, so I forget where Farfetch'd is at. It might be Cerulean City, or it might be dead wrong. Two best colors in the world right there. Red and blue, just like Mario, just like Sonic, just like Spider-Man. A lot of cool heroes are in red and blue, if you notice. This is awesome. These are my favorite colors. Alright, Farfetch'd, where is you? You? It's not that. It's not that. Hey, Barco Wacko. It's the Jinx guy, dude. I don't know where Farfetch'd is. Just so you notice, back in the day in 2004, where, you know, people really not really thought of it. Just so you notice, guys talking blue and girls talking red, just so you know. Look, see? That's a guy. And that's a girl. See? Just like the genders on the Pokemon. Get like something that knows cut here. Yeah, purple's pretty cool. There you go. There's a purple wrap. I'm not getting it. Oh, it is? Dude, like, I don't know where I'm going, dude. If you could look it up for me to where Farfetch'd is, that'd be good. Yeah, he might be in Third City. I might go there. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I own the Japanese game, but I never played it. But I own it for a collection purpose. Okay, yeah. And it's for Spiro, right? It's for Spiro? Hey, Sapphire. Please tell me my memory serves me correct. Yeah, okay, yeah. You see, I know what I'm doing. It's just I didn't know where the location was. Because you got so many end-game trades and stuff, I can't keep track of them all. I need that Farfetch for cut. And he's gonna be named Dux. You get, like, the events and stuff, which I'm excited for. I've never done the events because it's so complicated to do those things. So, like, Deoxys, Lugia, and Ho-Oh, you can get those. Our Lord and Savior is only Jesus Christ. And that is the truth. Okay, so the Pokemon fan club, right there. Ducks. Yes, it's gonna be Ducks. Okay? Watch. His name's gonna be Ducks. I don't want Kanto to ever end, dude. Forget the haters. Give me Ducks! Oh yeah, Chinding, okay. In red version, he's named Ducks. And it's male, that's good. Give me this item, dude. I'm taking it. It's mine. Alright. Learn Cut. Yeah, green tea's good. Yeah, green tea's pretty good. Yeah, Kel, there's nothing wrong with Balish, and I know what you're trying to do, and I don't appreciate it, okay? Yeah, everybody's done some bad things in their life, including you. And you can hide them all you want, but Balish has surfaced, and he's sorry for what he did, and he said it multiple times. But you, all the things that you've done, and you're saying that he did something bad, they haven't come to light. But you know what you did. So you can't compare yourself to other people to say someone's done bad while you think you've done good. Everyone's done bad, including myself. And Balish is my best friend. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just people, like, They like to keep bringing it up because they don't know when to stop talking about something that's already come to pass. It's only like that because the reality is they want him to never stream or be active ever again, and it's just not going to work. And they make up lies, rumors, spread slander, and gossip. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Where's your identity? What is your identity? Is it to, you know, spread slander about Valish? I mean, that's some life you got there, dude. I feel sorry for you. That's how you spend your life, and you don't even have enough courage to say what you do. Instead, you just try to pick on others. And you try to hide behind other usernames and alts like a coward, because that's what you are. You're a coward if you have to do that. Alright, right here. Okay, so I gotta battle these 3 guys, and then I gotta look at the trash can, and then the other trash can to find the way. How many drumsticks are there? Are you gonna make them all, though? I want 3. This is easy, dude. I'm gonna steamroll this gym because my Charizard is gonna destroy everything. That's just the reality here. Yeah, she's in the background. She's making chicken for dinner. Yeah, you make them all and I get them all. Oh, Crystal Shards? That's, you know, that's a good Kirby game. I like that game. And unpopular opinion, I think the, what is it? The Invincible Candy music in that game is the best version of that music compared to any other music in the Kirby game with the Super Candy, whatever. I don't know what it's called, dude. I just know that whenever you get the candy in Kirby 64, it's the best kind of music for that kind of power-up, and it's never been used again. You know what I'm talking about? I've never played Air Riders. And I didn't get to play this Air Riders because, you know, how games are expensive these days. You keep buying games, you gotta be able to manage your money. Alright, Kel, you can drop it, though? Because if you don't drop it, I'm gonna have to ban you, dude, because you keep bringing it up. And I'm very lenient. I won't ban you for something stupid, but if I know what you're doing, I'm gonna do it. Dude, he's not any of that stuff, so you're gonna question it again, I'm gonna have to ban you, sadly, because you're not respecting my wishes to not bring it up. I'm gently telling you that you need to stop talking about it. Well, let me go to your channel and see how old your channel is. 2020. 2 subscribers, so you might be telling the truth, but, you know, you just seem like an alt. But he's not any of that stuff. And I don't support that stuff either, dude. just weird to keep bringing it up. I'm not gonna explain what happened on a stream, dude. I don't care about drama. What happened was, like, Ballish did something that he regretted long ago for money. And people took it out of context like he liked that stuff. Like, his enemies that do not like Ballish, they will lie about him. That's all it is. So I'm done talking about it. Yeah, it is in my post because I brought it up. And I said I forgive everybody that's attacking, trying to attack me and stuff. And Ballish. Nobody was harmed, dude. There's people trying to harm people, though. Like the people that are against Ballish, they wish suicide on people and stuff like that. They, like, say it secretly, like, they want to steamroll my wife in Minecraft, dude. And then they say it's not them. But they're only trying to start trouble, and I forgive them for doing that. But geez, dude, like, you gotta be kind of insane to actually mean that in your heart. That's just the reality. No, I don't got any shiny soggy tuna, especially in this game. It's a 1 out of 8,000. Yeah. Well, if you accept Jesus in your heart, you can pretty much have the power to forgive and show mercy. There we go. Oh, yeah. And nobody's perfect and everybody's made mistakes, you know? Everybody's done something they regret. Everybody's made stupid mistakes even when they know it was wrong. That's just how everybody is. And if you say that you're not like that, well, you're a liar. I mean, it was just a joke, but no, I don't call him that. I don't use those words anymore because the reality is the Lord put a guard on my mouth. I can't really curse anymore, even if I wanted to. It's kind of hard to explain. That was easy. See how easy that is because of my Charizard? Yeah, it is. It is pretty funny, but you know, it kind of stirs up people's hearts. You gotta watch yourself. All right. Easy badge. Now I gotta get Flash, and then I gotta do this stupid rock cave. One of the caves I don't like, honestly. See, and then you go here. You got the winning trainers, blue, red. And now I gotta get Flash, so now I gotta go back to the Diglett cave. Do I... wait. Is Great Balls here after, or is it in Lavender Town? It's Great Balls. No. They show itself on Lavender. I'll definitely buy some more. Yep. Well, geez, I mean, I've had some, ever since, like, I started taking Jesus more seriously, I mean, he has shown and revealed himself to me in many different ways, and I'm thankful for it. Someone like me doesn't deserve that, but I'll take it. I'll take it. To me, it's greetings. Well, there might be, like, I don't know. The thing is, though, like, what is the most, like, what is, in context, the religion that is mostly mocked? It's Christianity. It's no other religion that is mostly mocked worldwide basis. And that's because all the other religions have something in common. It's because those religions are lies. And I'm going to say it the most gentle way possible, that's just the truth. The thing with Islam, though, that's a spiritual thing, dude. So that's something spiritual, like, Islam is carried down, like if you go to the book of Genesis, God talks about Isaac and Ishmael. Isaac is the one that has the blessing from the Lord, that gets the covenant. But Ishmael is the one that is made in a great nation, but never said to have a blessing. Just so you know that. You gotta read it carefully, and then if you, like, I already caught a Diglett. I already caught one, I don't need it. I got a Pokeball next to it, you'll see. Yeah, that stuff isn't, true. Buddhism. It's got a bunch of lies in there. But the thing with me is I have like a living experience of strange things or abnormal things that happened, especially while I was asleep. And then on my birthday, it did rain. Where is the flash? It's at the bottom. How stupid am I? Well, I mean, Jesus doesn't want you attached to material objects either. See, the reality is, you want to go to heaven, right? You have to love God. If you don't love God, you're not going to be in heaven, because in heaven, you're with God eternally. Hey, Mr. Sega Lives. Nah, God loves you. He loves you more than anyone else loves you. He showed that to me. He continues to show that to me too. And I'm very thankful, humbled, and honored because I do not deserve that kind of treatment. I deserve to be punished. Well, I want to tell you something, and you can base it off your logic of what you have now. You don't need to believe in God, you don't need to understand God, but let me tell you something. Recently, last year, I had a dream that my mom was confident that she knew Jesus Christ. And Jesus said to her, I don't know you. And I said to Jesus, what about me? And he said, I know you because you love me. And then I woke up. I never knew that God would know me because I loved him. And when I looked it up in the Bible, it pointed to 1 Corinthians 8:3. I'm always going to remember that for the rest of my life. And when I called my mom about it, it turned out to be true. It turned out to be true. So now you tell me, what are the chances of that happening? That's just one experience I've had. And I feel comfortable sharing that because I shared that with people that were struggling with God to understand who he is. And I'm not sharing it to say that I'm more holy or better than you. But just tell me by your logic, what do you think that is? How is that not God? I just told you one. I'm not going to share all of them because, you know, I want to be trusted with things, and I don't want to look like I'm self-righteous, you know? Yeah, Jesus is God. Jesus is God. I mean, he's part of the Trinity, you know, God the Father, God the Holy Spirit, Son of God. Yep. And you can say, well, it doesn't make sense for, you know, three people to be God, three different persons to be God. It's like, well, did you make the universe? Did you make the rules? You're born into a world with what logic that you have, but you do not have the logic of the origin of stuff. So you cannot just say that it doesn't make sense that he's three different persons, because that's just the reality. I mean, you have a soul, you have a spirit, and you have a body. You're three different things too. God does more than you think. He does way more than you think. The thing is, he gives you free will. And he respects the free will enough to not do anything about it sometimes. But he gives you, like, the commands that he wants you to do as a way so you don't hurt yourself. Not because it's rules. Mr. Sega lives though, but Jesus claimed everything was clean in the New Testament. You're allowed to eat pork and all this stuff. Just gotta use discernment of what not to eat. Because the Old Testament is about God's character, and the New Testament is about his plan. But in the Old Testament, there's constant things, prophecies that show that his plan was Jesus all along. You just got to read it with an open mind. The Holy Spirit will guide you. But like, whenever God says sacrifice this lamb or this cow with no blemish, has to be perfect, no broken bones, what does that point to? It points to Jesus, because he didn't have his bones broken on the cross. He was perfect and he lived with no sin. It's the same thing. All right, Koi. I trust Koi a lot, so I made him a moderator of my chat. I gotta try to get the seller down today. Stupid Growlithe. Intimidate. Oh yeah, I gotta get my bike. I don't know what Yukui Mishima is. This Charizard needs to get slashed. My Charizard gonna be when I get out of the tunnel. I think it's gonna be level 44, if I remember right. Oh, another thing you can look up though is like you can look up the world's smartest person at the highest IQ, and they say that Jesus Christ is God too. So if you think you're smart, well, the world's smartest person believes that Jesus is God. Yeah, Kel, I believe that. That's right. The locusts have crowns and faces of humans. That makes sense because, you know, modern day, like John, the guy that got the, you know, the vision of it, didn't understand how to explain it in words to where it fit his moment in time. But it's possible that he could have seen, you know, helicopters with people in them. But the crown part, I guess, is the spinning thing on the helicopter? The propeller? I don't know. It's just interesting. Now you get to hear, like, with this bike sometimes, you get to hear Chow Park from Sonic Racing Crossworlds a bit. To deal with these rocks, you just use overpowered flamethrower. Possibly. I don't have all the answers, Kel, but yeah, it's good to have, like, to keep an eye on it, but that's not the main focus. Your main focus should be being ready for Jesus at all times. Because he's going to come like a thief at the night. You never know when he's going to show up. Yeah, that's good, Alita. That is good. My favorite Pokemon is Charizard. It's basic, I know, but like, that's just how it is, dude. The creation has a choice. Sad reality is most of it chooses to ignore, but that's a choice, and even myself at times. But that's what Jesus is for. If people were perfect, Jesus wouldn't need to die on the cross. That's the whole point. Yeah, God is patient, and he also wishes that none shall perish. But, again, he grants free will to people, so... Alright, Cheese, see ya. She said something Vegeta would say. Don't you dare patronize me. I mean, Forgotten Land? My life played Forgotten Land and beat it. I never played it. I played the little that she allowed me to play. I think it's kind of pricey for what it is, but I mean, it's pretty cool. It's got the classic tunes. But again, it's trying to make money off those old fans that have a lot of money. Cain and his fate? Well, I mean, it just depends where his heart is. I mean, it can appear that he might be telling the truth, but is he doing it for publicity or is he doing it for Jesus? That's the difference here. Is he doing it because he loves Jesus, or is he doing it for people to look at him or something? Hey, Sour, how you doing? Nope. I do not have 20 kinds. Yeah, so I know everyone's not perfect, but I gotta be careful on that stuff when it comes to the Hollywood people, because they say Hollywood is, they call Hollywood Babylon. For some reason, I don't know why, but I get it. They idolize the work, I guess, is what it is. So the statue to them is like an idol. It's kind of strange. I can tell you how me and my wife got our verse seekers. So my wife, like, we needed like some verse seekers for our cosplay of the Red and Leaf clothes, and we didn't have this. And found a Leaf verse seeker on Etsy, and we messaged them, and they didn't have a red verse seeker, the blue one. They only had the pink one. So we messaged them to make a blue one, and then we were gonna buy it and ship it to our house. But the thing is, these people, they were gonna be at the same convention we were going to, of why we wanted the verse seekers in the first place. The same exact one. Out of all the chances in the world, why would they go to that exact convention we were going to get those verse seekers? And we picked them up in real life. We did not have them mailed to our house. We picked up the verse seekers in real life because they went to the convention we were going to, that we were going to use them for. It was kind of crazy how that even happened. We didn't even know the people were in Canada. It was just a random Etsy post with the verse seekers. I mean, that's how God orchestrates. And he uses these cosplay things for people to come up to us to get pictures because we really look like these characters. And we get a lot of people. But They don't go home empty-handed when they come to us. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's to spread the love and joy of God, and they see a godly like relationship, and they look at it and they're inspired, and they want that too. That's just the reality. So we use it as a good thing, but it's crazy how that happens. Sir and D Pity. I don't know what that is. No, Jim Carrey's not dead, dude. He's still alive. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. I think I'd rather listen to Jesus than anyone else on this planet, because anyone else on this planet ends up in the grave with a tombstone over their body. Jesus actually rose from the dead. So that's who I listen to. Have I not been leveling up? Oh, I've been leveling up my Charizard. That's how I play. I wasn't trolling. That's literally how I play. So when I get to the Elite Four, I'm always like level 88 Charizard. I don't have to use Pikachu yet. Oh, you mean the infinite items? No, not really. The duplication glitch, I know what you're talking about, kinda. I didn't do the nugget glitch either, where you fail at the rocket person and get infinite money. I'm just playing this game, and my wife is playing Leaf Green, and we're gonna trade each other to get all the Pokemon. That's how it's gonna go. But, I've never done the events on this game, so probably the only thing I'm looking forward to, even though it's like just Pokemon encounters, I guess. Yeah, my wife picked Bulbasaur too. It was female, and the nature is impish. It's not mine though, so I'm not mad. That's amazing, dude. You're getting the games this weekend? I mean, they're pretty easy to get. 20 bucks, unless your kid doesn't have much money, but you gotta be smart with your money. And considering these are just ports of old games, but they never really done ports of Pokemon games other than the 3DS. For right now, it's worth it. But if they do like a lazy thing like this again with the same game, then it's a problem. Oh yeah, Sour. When I got my Pikachu in this game, it was the first encounter I did in Viridian Forest. I streamed it. Literally the first encounter. I don't know what nature my Pikachu is. I think it's Jolly. Yep. probably won't disappoint. I think it would be good to catch this Onix, because the other Onix is pretty gross. Topia, I mean, I'm not interested in it because I don't really care about Animal Crossing or Minecraft. My wife likes it, but... Oh yeah, I can do this. Okay. Not attack. And he's stuck doing bind, that's good. I can get like 5 of these on. That's how I beat Starmie, just so you know. I used Charmeleon with Smokescreen. It's the only way to beat him, dude. You get one shot with the water pulse, basically. Twice. You miss. Five. Alright, Sapphire. Yes. Oh, you stupid Onix. I'm gonna throw a great ball at it. I don't know what that means. Why not? Wait, how does he hit me with that? I've had people, like, tackle miss without that, and that's like a 1 out of 252 chance to miss or something, right? I've had that happen. I'm not leveling up my other mons. I don't think he will, dude. All right. Oh, okay. Good. Fine. I'm eating dinner at the same time. was good. Broccoli and chicken. How did I miss? Don't kill him. Okay, this is perfect. This is how you catch the onyx. That helped. Let me get this item over here. Okay, I'm gonna catch this one now. I'm joking. You get the metal coat on Sevi Island somewhere. I forget where. Like, you catch a Pokemon holding on Sevi Island. That's what I remember. These hikers is gonna have Graveler. I know that. That's why I saved my flamethrower. Eric used to be one of my friends' names. But I've done it plenty enough. It's not that bad. Right? Yep. Nah. No, it's a bad move. It's only good for their stupid rock smash. I know that there's like an NPC in here that makes you learn a move, which I don't think is in the original Red version. This Charizard will be level 100 before you leave. Yeah. Not now. I do know I can only get like 170 Pokemon without trading to the other version, so. I do need to catch 40 Pokemon for that XP share, though. Or XP all. XP all in the original Red. Is it XP share here? Yes. 50? Yeah, that's right. Dude, I don't play Pokemon as much as other people. I play Kanto. Even my wife plays Variety more than me. Just crap. Yeah, I humbly do. Good, she's cooking dinner. She made mine, but she's cooking hers. I'm the one that washes the dishes. Anyways, a wife is a gift from the Lord anyways. I don't take it for granted. Say it like that, but you're here like mocking what I do in a chat. So what do you do for your wife? Give me a crit. Yep. Which Pokemon should learn Rock Slide? Scratch is stupid. I knew there's an NPC where you could learn a move here. Yeah, I'm almost getting the slash. I don't know what level I'm at slash. It might be 47. Brick Break doesn't one-shot thing. 44? Okay. That's good then. I'm completing story. I'm not using competitive Pokemon. Slash does. It always crits. And now you can see I wasn't trolling in Showdown, so there you go. I'm not teaching them Brick Break. I don't like that word, you know? It just reminds me of like a Kit Kat bar, dude. I don't want to teach them that. There's nothing wrong with Kit Kats. I just don't want to have a Kit Kat Charizard. Still got trainers outside too. I know that's a rock. out. That mountain guy's gonna go, whoa! He's gonna laugh. And then he's gonna say he's gonna call. about the white hand? No. Yep. There you go. So I'll just fight the rival. Easy. Hey, Ryan. Metallica? I mean, it's alright. I usually just listen to Christian music, though. Any music without lyrics is video game music. Oh my god, talk to these guys. Most of my videos are removed. Rambling gaming dude, not gambler. What the heck? I like both. But right now, I mean, Sega is a little bit more better when it comes to promoting their stuff. Nintendo is not. I mean, we got the 40th Mario anniversary, and they're doing nothing for it. They think the movie's just good enough. The movie's not games, dude. Oh, this is a double battle. Get both. Yeah, just 2, dude. It's like really expensive. Insane. Bicycle? Bike messenger. I mean, I ride a bike with my wife. She bought me a bike that I can ride with her. So yeah, I do ride a bike. Not a skateboard though. No. But my wife bought my bike. Yeah, I buy Sonic plushies. There's plenty of people selling the 90s ones. This really expensive. Well, as long as you're not engaging in anything bad. I like both. I like both cats and dogs. Cats sometimes feel like they do whatever they want, but dogs are more loyal, so they come to you and called and stuff more than cats. No, I don't have the Sonic & Knuckles Tech Toy plush. I have the 1991 Tech Toy plush. I'm a Sonic 1 collector, not a... I'm not someone that buys everything that I find. I usually don't see. I buy what I like. Yeah. It's from Brazil, and you can get it on MercadoLive.com. That's how I got mine. But, you know, I knew about that stuff before Pat Matt even made a video on that stuff. That's because I'm a Sonic 1 collector. Yeah, I was... When it comes to the stuff that I like, I was always ahead. So that's why I got, you know, all the vintage Mario, all the vintage Sonic that went up in price. Crazy sucks that I can't really collect that stuff anymore because it's scalper or fake collectors from COVID, something like that. But whatever. And then the old school Pokemon cards, I've had those way before they went up in price with scalpers and COVID, so yeah. Yeah, 3DSs. I have a 2DS. My original 3DS broke because I used it so much. Yeah, dude, you can't collect modern Pokemon cards for basic, normal prices anymore. Everything is scalped. To the point where if you try to open a pack to get the new Charizard exceeds the price of a Shadowless Charizard, which is insane to me. Absolutely insane. That should not happen. But it did. You're thankful to God for it, Ryan, you'll get more. God, like, there's gonna be people out there that's like, well, why would God care about if you get a stupid Sonic toy? The point is, God cares about his children. And he does give that stuff. It's happened to me before, too, with the Sonic 1 1991 keychain that I got as a freebie when I was using this other Sonic plush to make more money. To get that kind of stuff. Stuff like that happens. Absolutely insane, but it happens. GD23 Fire, yeah, I'm playing it, but I'm not looking for shinies. Can you find a shiny? It's one out of 8,192, so you're not going to really find it unless you're really shiny hunting for it. I'm not shiny hunting, though. What's Serendipity? I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I didn't even know what that was. I just always associate it with God because they're like, yeah, oh, it's a coincidence. Nah, dude. Like, dude, that Sonic 1 1991 keychain was my grail. I never even found one available at that time, and I got it as a free gift, as something I was going to use the other Sonic plush that was rare that I got for like $200 to resell for like a lot more because it was worth a lot more. To use that money to continue my hobby of collecting Sonic. I mean, that's how I got that. Yeah. I've been collecting for like as a true collector to buy things with money, I've been collecting for over 20 years. Yeah, I am grateful, and I don't deserve it. The thing was, at the time, I discovered that this 1991 Japanese throne strap Sonic keychain existed. I'd never seen it available. I've been looking years for it. And it just came as a freebie in one of these Sonic plushes I was going to buy and resell. It came as a freebie, a free thing. It was the only, like, free vintage thing, and the other thing was, like, Sonic Adventure, like, pin case with, like, a Chow or something, but I sold that for $50. But the Sonic 1 thing, I definitely keep, and I still have it. It was insane when I saw that in there. Just got to be wise with your money. Use it for goodwill purposes, but also God will allow you to enjoy the fruits of your labor in moderation, of course. He doesn't want you to be stupid with money. Oh yeah, the 1991 Sonic phone strap, dude, it was mint in package, new, when I got that. Yeah. Okay, now it's time to see if the old man is looking at the gym. Oh, I need to get that rare candy. There's a rare candy here. I think it's at the top, though. You can see this old man at his gym. Dude, he's still there. Oh wow, they didn't take him out. I'm actually surprised by that. Grapes. You always gotta be multitasking when you're playing this game. Oh, you mean for your, like, your name tag and stuff? I forgot to do that, actually. Oh. What'd you say? Okay.
We got the 30 million more instead of that. Okay, perfect.
I'm running Charizard. That's what I'm running. What are you talking about? My Discord server? Yeah, there's rules, obvious rules. Oh, you don't have a roll. Yeah. There's like a thing where it's like so strict that no one can get in because there's obvious trolls trying to mess around and stuff. Just haters, honestly. That's why you have to prove yourself to get in. I didn't know you didn't have a roll though. Yeah, I'll put it. Easiest gym in the world. Yeah, pretty much. Why? Yeah, well, online people are still real. I know everything. Give me the Eevee. No, I got my wife's favorite Pokemon, yay. I always get confused with the original Red version and the remake. I'm pretty sure in this version it's not bottle of water, it's tea from the person in here. Okay, get out of the way, Clefairy. What the heck? One of these days. And sometimes these plants have stuff too. I just know they're bothering me right now. I'm gonna read these books. Yep, there you go. That's for the fame checker. Now the coin case is also different, I think, in this too. I'm gonna get Great Balls though. here. He talks about his dad. Watching like a sports, right? Dad'll like that, see? See, that's Red talking, by the way. That's Red talking, by the way. A lot of people don't, like, they miss that. Fly now. I will. Teach it to Farfetch'd, right? Or Pidgey. Evolve my Caterpie into a Metapod. Hey, Enlighten. Doing good. Just playing the Fire Red Leaf Green port. Could be a Kakuna at least. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, you mean the 1996 Red, dude? That's amazing. I wish they, like, I wish more companies would do that with the specific first design of characters, dude. Like, why can't Sonic do that with his American design on Sega Genesis? Why can't Mario do it with Donkey Kong, you know? Like, the 1996 Red, they did it way better than I expected. I didn't expect it to be, like, look that accurate, dude. Obviously, they made some changes to his shoes to where the open part of the design is, like, on the outside, which is better, because it looked weird on the art where it was, like, in the inside. And then the badge on his hat is missing that little gold line on the right side, and they removed that. I mean, it looks a lot better. But overall, like, the way he looks exactly like he looked like in the manual, which is amazing. Nah, dude, it was OG Red. You see, I made this prediction, like, long ago that they would do it for the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, because, you know, 25 Pikachu. So, the 30th anniversary, my prediction was they're either going to do Arc Suit Red and Arc Suit Leaf for Pikachu and Eevee, because those are the mascots, or because they already did Arc Suits, they're going to release Classic Red with Pikachu. That was my prediction. I will... Like, before it even happened. So, just so you know that. Yeah, and they need to do it with more characters. So, this is my assumption. Because they didn't use the name Classic Red, which they could have used, that means they're going to do it to Gold for Gold and Silver 30th anniversary. And to May and Brendan for the Hoenn. That's what it means. Because they didn't use the name Classic in front of Red when they could have. Because it's not a one-time thing. They had to use 1996 specifically because they're going to do it with other characters. They're going to use 2000 Ethan or something, or whatever Gold and Silver was made. I don't know when it was made. But that's what I believe is going to happen. Yeah, so for the 7th anniversary, since they already used the anniversary names for the half anniversary, because I don't think they've ever repeated anniversary specific date for 2 anniversaries in a year. If the Arc story is coming to an end, it might be Arc Suit Red and Leaf for 7th anniversary with 96 Blue. Need my coin case, it's in here, right? Dude, when I saw that Reddit, I'm like, why can't they do this for more things that I like? Like, where's Sonic? Like, why does Sonic have to be a modern classic Sonic? Why can't he just be the classic Sonic? Like, haters can hate all they want, but Kanto is what brings in the money for Anniversary. That's just the reality, okay? I see so many new players on that game trying to friend list me with 1 like on their profile. So I know that the OG Red did that. It's not the Terrapagos or Ogre Pawn. It's not that, dude. That thing is like lackluster, not exciting, and it's just... to me, it's boring as someone that likes Gen 1, okay? So when they try to appeal to the general audience, the people that don't play the game, they need to do something big, and OG Red was what it was, okay? That's the thing that carries the 30th milestone, not Terrapagos or these no-name Pokemon people don't know very well. That's just the reality. But the thing is, with Arc Suit Red, he's gonna have a third Pikachu. But it's gonna be a tackling, not a special, whatever that stuff Yeah, the red shoe design, their opening was in the inside on the art, but in the model they put it on the outside. They fixed it to make it look like it made sense. What I want to know is, if I download the model and I take away the bag, is the Pokeball going to be on the back of his shirt? That's what I want to know. I tried to tell people all along that these two Reds are different characters, dude. You can't be the same character with brown hair and then be someone with black hair that looks shorter. I even said that he was shorter. It's funny that the classic Red is shorter, just like classic Sonic is shorter to modern Sonic. I just find it funny that the classic version's shorter. Like they're copying Sonic. But I already knew, just by looking at the art and scaling it, that the classic Red was shorter than the current Red from Fire Red. This rocket hideout's not that bad. It's pretty short. Yeah, the Master's Red design is Fire Red, but having a Sigma suit that pays homage to the OG Red, but now the OG Red's in the game. That's why whenever they meet, he's wearing the thing that pays homage to him, because that was the original intention. The Masters Red model is like one of the best announcements for the 30th anniversary. I like the Pokemon Go stuff too, and the Fire Red Leaf Green, but like, that's, you release the first ever character we played as he is, and that's how you should do it. What is Mario's anniversary doing? Like, are we gonna get anything of Jumpman? Probably not. Are we gonna get 3D Mario maybe on Mario Day announced? I don't know. I don't have high hopes for it. I wish. Only Sonic is going to do it right. Nintendo has Mario, Metroid, and Zelda's anniversaries in the same year, basically. They're not gonna do anything. Yeah, I do, Potek, I do. Me and my wife are gonna go to Japan one day. Actually, I got my PR, so I'm allowed to go to the United States and visit my parents and stuff. We're gonna go to the Mario Universal Studios thing. So I'm gonna go there soon, this year. This year I'm gonna go there, if the Lord allows it, of course. Yeah. Can't wait to go there. Yeah, we will. I don't know. Probably not. It's Mario. It's not Pokemon. It's not Smash Bros. But I've never been there, so. How do you call Fire Red, Leaf Green, Red? I mean, it's just red, really, but. The short answer is it's just red, but a different person than the one in the original Red and Blue games. That's just what it is. Dude, if they do Arc Suit Red and Leaf for Anniversary to give the protagonists the Arc Suit and finish off the Arc Suit saga, whatever, then it's gonna be 96 Blue as the third unit because he already has his Arc Suit. But they've never done a Red and Leaf Anniversary, and it's Arc Suits. But the thing is, they already wasted their anniversary tag on this anniversary with the two other protags of Scarlet and Violet. So don't you think it would be more fitting to end the 7th anniversary with the other protags from the first region, Kanto, who don't have their Arc Suits yet, but Misty, Brock, and Blue have their Arc Suits before the protags? You gotta think about that. That's kind of weird. Why would you do that? Why would you give the rival and two gym leaders Arc Suits and not the main protags of those games? It's just weird. Yeah. Yeah, it was. But it's like, well, if they already did Arc Suits and they're not doing another Arc Suit event, it has to be OG Red. It's either Red and Leaf or it's OG Red. And 30th anniversary milestone, it's OG. OG Red is more fitting for it than Red and Leaf, honestly. But when it comes to the 7th anniversary, when it comes to finishing the Arc Suits, Red and Leaf anniversary, dude, I don't care, bias aside. That just makes sense. Yeah, it's gonna be Pikachu and Eevee. It would be cool if it was Charizard and Venusaur, though. But I think it's gonna be Pikachu and Eevee. And so, since they already got Blue's Arc Suit released the only way they could do another Kanto Trio anniversary is with 96 Blue. So, that's what's gonna happen, I think. Because, again, this anniversary, they're also giving away the Neo Champion Kanto. Okay, so now there's no Kanto Trio that you have to pay for because it's all free. So they have to make another Kanto Trio, and arc suits for Red and Leaf aren't released yet. So you gotta think about that. Yeah, I do too, but I think it's gonna be Pikachu. It would be a twist if it was Snorlax, and it was Snorlax and Eevee. But, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, but you can have repeats. I just think it's bad to always just wait for the main character to get their arc suit for the last one and then end the crap, dude. Honestly, I just want arc suits to end. They're boring and they're dumb. Because they just make you wait. And the fact that they scam players with a 500 points banner instead of 400 points. But me, I don't pull on anything, so I got over 1 million gems. And I still have over 1 million gems after OG Red. It means I get to play for free for life. Yeah, that's another thing, dude. It's such a scam. And really, I think they should end this arc series at 10 chapters. Here's the thing. So the Neo Champions, right? There's only 2 more regions that need it, and a 6-month time gap is enough for 2 Neo Champions to fit in. So Arc Suit only have 1 gap, so there's going to be a Chapter 9. I don't know what Chapter 9 is going to be. I would hope it would be Red and Leaf and that, you know, do it before Anniversary so people don't complain, but they never get content out of Anniversary, just so you know. Well, because we kind of share a similar interest of Pokemon, because she doesn't really like Mario that much as me, or Sonic, but she likes Pokemon. It's easy to do, and it connects to people at the conventions to come towards us because it's something that they like. We can give them a parting gift. No, I didn't go for Misty and Brock. I don't care, dude. They're not the anime versions. They can pretend that they're the anime versions all they want, but dude, that's not the anime versions. Those are the game versions that barely have any personality. And you gotta pay attention to the arc story of, like, Misty's flashback. It has Leaf in it, so Leaf is playing a part in the arc story. Oh yeah, dude. Me and my wife always got like so many people to take pictures of us. There was one, like if we walk around there all day, it would always be over 50, but we usually get like 40. Lose count, dude. More than you would expect. Because we're not experts at it. Well, of course. I mean, who are the other gym leaders? They're from Scarlet and Violet. I don't really know them that well, so why would they win? They're not iconic. Nobody knows them. You put them on a screen, only Pokemon fans are going to name them, not people that are general public. And that's what people don't understand. They really thought that the turtle and the mask was going to just be okay for the 30th milestone. Like, no, dude, it's going to be OG Red. You gotta be kidding. Well, it's easy for us, and we kind of cheat since we look like them and have the same exact height difference. And, like, the build. So it's kind of cheating. But, whatever. Where's my phone? You guys remember where the coin case is? Is it in this hideout for Fire Red Leaf Green, or is it in the cafe with that guy? I always forget because like Red and Fire Red have two different ways to get it. Someone can look up the coin case for Fire Red Leaf Green, I don't know. I don't know where it's at. I think it's in the hideout. In Fire Red, and then in the original, it's in the cafe with that guy who gives it to you. I'm so confused. In the cafe, right? But I think that's the original Red version. Oh, cafe? Okay. I'm gonna go there and get it. Before I beat Giovanni. Because... No way, I can beat Giovanni now. Okay, so... Yeah. It's hard to remember, because there's like some differences, and then... confuses me. Because then you got Let's Go, who also has a lot of differences too. I'm gonna check the cafe. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the cafe and get it. Yep. Okay, got it. And now I can get the free coins from the people in the slots. And if you remember right, you can also press A on every tile and get some coins. I'm pretty sure you can. See that fisherman? He looks like a classic red. Okay. Now, I do this. See? You find coins on the ground. I knew it. There you go. There you go. See? A lot of people don't know this. Okay, I'm not trying to talk to this guy, I'm pressing A. There's more. Let's just go across the whole place. Yep. $100 coins, yeah! Yeah, it's over. I did it all. So how many coins did that give me? Let's see. 300 coins. That's good, dude. That is really good. I'll play some after I beat Team Rocket. Giovanni. In Origins, Red loses to Giovanni. Like, what the heck? But Origins is also the only time officially where you see Red with his hat off at the beginning of the anime, where he's at the top of the stairs. Officially, that is. of level 50 Charizard. Give me the Silph Scope. Easy. Easy. My Pokemon party's Charizard, dude. It's this though. That's my Pokemon party. It's Charizard though. Okay, let's do some slots. Yay! It's like Mario Bros. 2. Dude, they literally cop a Mario Bros. 2 with the cherries right there. Unless that's like a gambling thing and I don't know, like a slot thing. Yeah, see, I don't gamble, so I don't know. Oh, nice, I won. Look at that. Yeah, I'll go for one more big There we go. Okay, I'm done playing this. Now I gotta go to Lavender Town, Ghost Tower. I should probably end it when I get the Pokefruit. That's what I should do. Yeah, Porygon's awesome. In Let's Go, you can capture a Porygon right here. In Let's Go. Porygon spawns here in Let's Go. Just walk while pressing A. Wait, what am I doing? I can fly. Beat these Haunters and these Ghastlies. I don't need to heal because I know there's a healing up here. Let's see, Cubone, Ghastly, and Haunter is what I need here to catch. So I can't capture them anywhere else off the map. Yeah, you can't. No, I'm not trying to get Porygon. I just did slots for a little bit. I got 2 jackpots and then left. Trying to, you know, play it. Okay, give me Cubone. Yeah! Get in the ball. Dang it. Okay, I guess I gotta... I don't like making it, I just like throwing the ball. Okay, Pokemon Go. One more and I'll weaken it. Yeah, I got one. That's so stupid. Can't kill this bird. That's why I got great balls. That's that rare spawn done. Now it's just Haunter. Everything else is gonna be Ghastly. Save. Dude, what the heck? Get out of here. I don't need you anymore. Okay, yeah, I'll catch a level 14 male Ghastly. Catch this Venusaurus right here. Of course I gotta weaken it, dude. A Great Ball should capture this Ghastly without problem. Yeah, that's right. Now the only one I'm missing here is Haunter. There's probably like big Pokemon fans here that come in and see this and like, how's he got a level 50 Charizard? Because that's my team. Is Charizard. My team is Charizard. That's why. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. When I get to Sabrina, the Charizard's at level 70. So. She stands no chance. Just be Haunter. Anything up here? No? Okay. There's the heal. Give me a Haunter. Dang it. these Pokemon are gonna be able to do anything with the Charizard. They can't do anything with it. We all need blessings from God. Yep, see ya. There's gotta be a red candy up here somewhere. I think it's the next one. This has to be the rare candy. Yes. A couple more battles and I'm done for today. Please. Started with a level 37 Charizard, ended with a level 51. done for today.
Yep. I'll do it again whenever.
Probably this week, but not now.